12 degrees in downtown Kirkland Lake as we say good morning and welcome aboard to head coach and GM of the Gold Miners. Probably the busiest man in town the last few days.
No kidding.
Marc Lafleur joins us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys.
He's checking out the Polar Bear Classic schedule here. When am I playing? What's my options?
You play Kingston and Iroquois Falls tomorrow.
Two games in one day.
I can't help you.
How long are these games, Mark? Are they regulation length or?
I believe they're 50-minute periods.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I never thought of that. It might be a different type of format.
So how's the camp going, Mark?
Good.
You had a few players coming in and out so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those where I don't know if it's due to the regular season being late this year pretty much everywhere. But guys are coming in and out, and we had a good group of guys come in early. And like I keep telling those guys, they're ahead of the curve because they already know what I want, what my expectations are in terms of how to play. So they're coming in, they're adapting well, they're getting to know each other very well. So they're getting to be close, and some guys are coming in and they're being well received by that group as well. So
do you have to sort of reach back into your coaching minor hockey days to figure out what to do in a tournament where you're playing two games in one day?
You know what? I mean, I was thinking about that the other day as well. Oh boy.
Not just players.
12:30 and 6 on Friday.
Yeah. I mean, it used to be when I did that when I was younger, we'd be watching cartoons, then head out to the game. So I just don't know if they have cartoons anymore on Saturday mornings.
So how many guys still in camp, Mark?
Right now we're at 17.
Okay.
So it's pretty light. It's not a bunch of guys.
You know what? It's late, but I can tell you this right now through conversations. We're not the only one this way.
Okay. Are you waiting for other, like you say, with all the other leagues starting late and stuff, so you're waiting for other teams to make decisions on players too? Or?
See, it's like this every year where there's a trickle-down effect from major junior.
Sure.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The issue is there's some leagues that start earlier and other leagues that start later. My viewpoint is why start earlier than major junior? Because you still get that trickle-down effect.
Exactly.
Right. So
but again, that's
starts
just
with
my
them,
opinion.
right? Yeah.
Well, it technically, officially, it doesn't. It should be that way.
Right.
But anyhow, that's just my opinion on that. And not having a lot of veterans coming back that could have been for one reason or another. I know a couple of elected just to quit hockey and go to school.
Right.
Even with a couple years left.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys, hoping that the grass is greener somewhere else. And it's like that on many teams in our league. You got to remember we don't have the same schooling options that the bigger centers do, and we don't have a major junior program.
That's a major factor.
It's a major factor, not having a major junior program right in your backyard as well to send you a couple players makes a huge difference.
Such as Powassan, right?
Yeah, Powassan, Sudbury, and the Sioux. So it's tougher when you're in a smaller market. It's always tougher in our league to retain some of those veterans who can come back.
You know what we say to that? We say that's why you get paid the big bucks.
There you go.
And goalie-wise, Mark, how many goalies in camp right now?
Just
the two.
Yep, we have two guys that are signed.
So you're pretty happy with that then?
Yeah, very happy. We all know Vic can play.
Yeah.
Had a very solid year last year.
Victor Olivier Corchin.
And we also picked up Jeff Veach, who is from out west.
Yep.
Played Junior B last year in BC and really backstopped his team to the league championship last year.
Mm-hmm.
Another big goalie. So it'd be good, healthy competition for the starting spot, and that's what we want.
And some local flavor with Nikitin in there.
Yes, Marshall Nikitin.
Injury-plagued season last year, but after a good year with the midgets the year before in Liskert.
He's got a getting a bad break as well here last weekend.
Speaking of injury-plagued season.
So he's going to be on the shelf for a little while, but it'll be a good time for him to get the cardio up in the legs, and we expect a big year out of him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you played 2 games on Friday. What's your mindset going? What do you do in this situation? Are you implementing all your system? Do
Well,
you think these guys will be?
Well,
You know what I
see,
mean?
yeah, with a lot of guys coming a little late, it's going to be tougher this year.
Right.
But ultimately, and you guys know this, I've said this at the start of every year. We're looking to see where we are in how we play. I really like, for example, last week in our power play and how we moved the puck.
Okay.
I thought we moved the puck better in these exhibition games than we did all of last year.
Wow.
And
Well, the way that power play was at the end of the season of last year, it was no comparison.
yeah, so
No comparison.
so I mean we're happy with that. We got to do some work on the kill, but those are all things we noticed from last weekend. So we'll approach it. We'll take it one shift at a time, really,
Yeah.
and just see where we need to really concentrate for the next game after that and go over the board.
First game against Kingston V's, we know anything about them? Other than they got a former gold miner in the line?
That's what I'm going to say. Didn't you send somebody there just
Yep.
recently, right?
Yeah, Brett Odekirk.
Right.
And he wanted to be closer to home. He's a Cornwall boy.
Okay.
So he's playing closer to home. And, I think they have a lot of players in camp still.
Okay.
They're one of the few teams that are in that situation.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to handle their situation. I know they've dressed a lot of newcomers in the last
So
couple of
might
games.
be still a tryout situation for them.
Yes.
So do you like this idea, playing having these teams all together and playing a tournament style?
Yes. Yeah.
I guess it's easy for
You
the
know what?
preseason,
I
right? You're
like
not-
it. It's good for. It gives you a lot of games in a few days. It's going to tell you where you stand.
That's right.
The only, and again, my concern is the scheduling. I wish this could be a couple of weeks later.
Couple of weeks later.
Again, that's just my opinion.
Right.
But I guess
how things work.
we're not in a unique situation here. I guess there'd be a bunch of Tier 2 coaches across the
Yes.
country echoing the same sentiments. That
Well,
we wish
there-
we had another 10 days so we get
Yeah,
to
oh
trickle
yeah,
down
definitely.
games, you know, so.
I know there's some leagues and teams that haven't started yet either.
Yeah, that's true. Too.
So,
Wow.
We'll see.
Well, good luck this weekend, Mark, and of course we're starting next Friday night.
right on.
Yes.
Oh,
The ninth,
boy,
right?
oh boy.
Yikes! Here we go.
Time to start getting fired up.
That's right.
Getting close. We'll see you in Cochrane.
Good. By the way, you guys are doing a good job there with the promoting and stuff. For example, last week, the exhibition game, that was a huge turnout.
Yeah, we
With
had
some of the
that was a
ideas
nice
you
crowd
guys
for
had,
sure.
so terrific.
That was a nice crowd at the first exhibition, and we had about 4 times the amount of people that they had in Timmins the next night.
Yeah, I saw that Timmins was.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this, Mark. Have some fun. We'll see you in Cochrane.